Hi everybody, it's a nice Saturday and it's the last day of August, so we're past due for another video on just updates from our lives and what's going on. So we thought we'd share a little bit about a trip to San Diego we made a couple weeks ago. That's where Ann is from.
Yeah, I grew up in San Diego.
Yeah, so we got to go out and see Ann's mom and our sisters, and it was just a nice visit. We were hoping to see some friends from church there, but I got sick while we were out there, and we couldn't make it to church, which was a bummer. And that's a little bit just our experience with me getting sick out there was something I wanted to share about. So we stayed at a really nice hotel while we were out there, really close to where her mom lives, just across the street, actually. And I wasn't able to drive, and of course Ann hasn't been able to drive for a little over a year now. So we were kind of stuck in the hotel room, and it was at night. We had just gotten into town, and we had dinner, and then I was going downhill, and so I couldn't drive anywhere. And so, yay for DoorDash. We DoorDashed several things over the next 24 hours. First, I DoorDashed some ibuprofen, and then we DoorDashed some dinner, and then 2 large chocolate and peanut butter cups from Cold Stone Creamery, which was awesome. Oh my goodness. It was a little, it worked out, and hooray for DoorDash. But that is like one of the challenges for Ann is sometimes, we can just get, I don't know, not stuck, but just our options are more limited in terms of what we can do, since Ann can't drive. And of course, it's so frustrating for Ann, especially not to get to go out to get Starbucks on her own, or, just have her own
independence.
Plans. Yeah. But one thing I wanted to share about was just what it kind of triggered in me a little bit. Which I've thought about, over the last year or so, but it's a little bit of a fear of what happens if something happens to me. It could be dying. Yeah. That would be it too. But also if I'm just laid up for a while or something happens, what kind of situation does that create? And so, we kind of experienced 24 hours, which was pretty solvable, but it was kind of, I don't know, thought-provoking, I guess. And especially about like what would happen if I were to pass away, with Ann's Alzheimer's. I'm not sure, right now we'd be able, I think, my mom lives kind of with us. She has her own, it's like a casita, but she has her own little area, but she's in the house, and so Ann would be fine to just stay here, I think, with mom, basically. And Ann's still pretty independent. She can still do, the regular stuff of life on her own.
I just can't drive.
But she can't drive, and there's, cooking is it's just good for me or someone to be with her to just make sure everything gets turned off, and if there's a recipe to follow or something like that. So, but I also did just think about, what would her living situation be, and what would her options be, and because we want her to be able to stay connected to friends from church, and I don't know, it would just be a hard situation. So hopefully yeah, hopefully that doesn't, you know, nothing happens there, and I'm good to be around to just be with Anne, and we can continue frolicking. Yes, our frolicking is our word for that. So anyway, it did spur some of those thoughts.
Yeah.
So yeah, how was your did you enjoy going back to San Diego? Anything you wanted to share with the peeps?
Well, for one thing, we got to go to the beach, and I got
yeah.
to take my shoes off and go in the water, and went on a long walk on the beach, and it was just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful as always. So yeah, really enjoyed that, and got to see, of course, my mom and some of my sisters. So it was wonderful.
Yeah, yeah, it was a quick trip, but outside of me. And I was basically laid up for like 24 hours. So after that, got to hang out with everybody and go to our favorite little coffee shop there. And it was a nice trip. And driving, it's just always fun to do a road trip together. Just having that extended time is fun.
Listen to our playlist.
We have little games we play in the car, little alphabet games. Always get stuck on Q and X typically, but yeah. What else? Anything else you want to talk about?
Well, we have a beautiful backyard.
Yeah, here's let's see here. I'll try to. Here's our backyard. And very pretty. Okay, there's our little Peanut. Hi, Peanut. Hello, little one. You want to say hello? You want to come over here and say hello? Come here. Oh, there's a good girl. There's little Peanut.
Where'd you go?
Where'd Buttercup go? Buttercup, what are you doing? Buttercup went inside. Here comes Buttercup.
There you are.
Buttercup. There's a good doggy. Hello. Hello, friendly. So anyway, yeah, there's sweet little Buttercup. And there's sweet little Peanut. Peanut's a miniature Australian Shepherd. Where is she? There she is. She's a miniature Australian Shepherd. She's 6. Buttercup, of course, is our golden retriever, who is 5. So they're quite the duo. We love them, our little babies.
Sometimes partners in crime.
Yeah, so sometimes they are partners in crime. They're quite the little team. They've each got their own little personalities, but they're fun. So we love our little doggies. So anyway, I guess that's about it for our updates for now. We've got another trip coming up, which we can share about. Our girls are doing great. Nikki her first day of work is sort of Monday as a therapist up in Portland. And so that's going to be really exciting. And it's Monday's Labor Day, so it's kind of both. But anyway, she's starting, and then Lindsay's at a church conference out in Anaheim, and so I'm sure she's having a great time.
Yeah.
We never get to find out until those things are over. So, but anyway, thanks everybody. Hope you're doing great, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.
Bye.